Okay, we're going live tonight. It's Magic Mondays to do some live mini readings tonight. If this is the first time you're seeing me, my name is Sarah Sylver. I'm a Mystic Intuitive. So this can look like tarot, oracle, channel guidance, growth practices. We go wherever spirit leads us. Hi, Lydia. So wherever you're tuning in, even if you're watching later, hashtag replay, and let me know where you are watching from while I get all of my connections lined up because we are in multiple places. Lydia Dameron, how are you? Where are you guys watching from? I am outside of Salt Lake City in Utah. And, okay, we're going to edit this little thingy right here. Make sure technology is working for us. Anna, Cassie, Ellie, Sophia, Rena, Samantha Rose, where are you guys watching from? It is supposed to storm tomorrow, get half a foot of snow, blizzard for me, so I'm staying home. But that's okay. Let's see. Candace, how are you guys? Where are you guys watching from? While I get all my tech set up, we're going to be pulling cards, doing some live readings tonight. So stick around if that fancies you. Love it. Okay, gotta make sure this is public. And good there. Good there. Okay. Love it. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the follow. Awesome. Okay. Let me get all my decks out. I already connected, so that's easy. How this works is if these are based on donation. My Cashapp and Venmo is in the description or up above. Please send whatever you feel is appropriate. Let me know, and then we will get your question answered. If you don't have a specific question, that is okay, because we can leave it open and say, Spirit, what does this person need to know? And whatever comes through is the message for you. I kind of like it that way, actually, because there's no restriction and leaves you open to receive a lot more, which is great. Okay, Carrie, Harley, Selena, how are you guys? Where are you guys watching from? Let's see. I want to see locations. I love to see where people are watching from. I'm in Utah. It's like 30 degrees outside. Angela, Sean Stevenson, doing good. Let's pray my toddler stays asleep while we do this. But doing good. Doing good. It's Thanksgiving this week in the States. So if you're traveling to celebrate that, please be safe. Please do something. A couple of years ago, after my divorce, nowhere to go. And so I had a Friendsgiving, hosted it in my own place, and I said I had a few people I did know and a few complete strangers that I tried to vet a little bit. But it was a great time. We had an awesome time. Made new friends, and it worked. So get together. Get together. I encourage that. Or whatever you've got going on, share it with someone. Love it. Sean from Montana. What part of Montana? It's probably bitter cold and covered in snow right there too. Every time I hear Montana, I think of Yellowstone, the show. I need to watch the final season. Hello, Fernando. Love it. Okay. All right. I think I've got... No. I have one more deck. Here. I like to have all the decks because Spirit will often say, oh, this person needs this deck, and it's somewhere else in the house, and I have to go traipsing through. So we make it work. Perfect. Okay. All right. Love it. As we get going here. Again, I'm going to pull something I like to do is, as we start, is pull something that applies to the whole group. We're in a collective energy. We're so interconnected, and messages that you hear, if I'm not directly speaking to you, that is okay. Because you may be receiving something that you hear for someone else. If it resonates, take it. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. No worries. But hold the safe space. Don't hold expectations. Don't hold malice for not hearing what you want to hear. Be open. We're doing this together. So if I don't get to you or your question, you absolutely may receive the message you needed to hear if you do it from a heart-centered place. So let's pull something for the group. Everyone, take a deep breath. Okay. I like to start something for the whole group. And then there's always often a theme through the entire evening. I'll be here for 2 hours. Common threads across everyone's readings. And then at the end, I'll pull something for everyone to see the progress we've made. And I really like that because I feel like it's helpful for everyone. Oh, my lights just flickered. I don't want to lose power. I should have enough battery to be okay. But hey, maybe we just all made the lights flicker. Either way, we'll be fine. We'll make this work. Okay. Spirit, what does the entire group need to know tonight? Some of you need to relax. Relax a little. There we go. See? Okay. All right. Whatever you got going on for you. This is for everyone. This is the new moon in Cancer card. It says you and your loved ones are safe. Before it fell, I saw like a giant hashtag and Christmas tree, holiday season stuff, gingerbread cookies. There's this energy of like, oh my word, like we're toiling over here. Juggling. Holding all these balls in the air. Wanting the holidays to be great. All this other stuff over here is solid and taken care of and aligned, but we're not looking at it, don't really care about it. And so it's this like convoluted energy of forcing things for certainty and safety in our homes, with our families, with what we're working on, and there's just a bit of stress around that. It's not bad, it's not too much, but we need to remember whatever we have working on or whatever the fear is, you and your loved ones are safe. Okay? It's okay to relax. It's okay to step back. What was the hashtag? Yeah, I'm seeing like this giant hashtag, and I'm from the generation where, oh, that's the pound sign. Maybe that'll pop up later, because it's like, oh, in my face. So, we'll hang on to that. Someone remind me of that at the end of the night. Okay. Who has a question and would like some help? Has sent what you feel is appropriate. Laura from the UK, hello. What part of the UK? Grace from Australia, always a pleasure. Adeline, love it. Okay. Oh, also, if you're a subscriber, you get priority. All right. Pete. Let's see. That's a long name. Pete Hegseth on TikTok. I don't understand your question. Let's see. Let me scroll here a bit. Carrie from upstate New York. Beautiful. If you have sent something on Cashapp or Venmo, just let me know and you go to the front of the line. Gustavo is happy. Perfect. Let me scroll a bit over here. Hi, Grace. Fernando is new. Welcome. Sean, Angela, doing well. Laura, Cambridgeshire. I've never heard Cambridge with the Shire, sure, at the end of it. You're looking to see what's going on with your love life, please. Yes, Laura. Okay. Laura Capello on Facebook. What's going on with your love life, Laura? Alright, got the sensation of like drowning, but from like the bottom up, and water like rising all the way up to, and but like stopping at your voice box. Laura. Okay. We have the World card here for Laura. These ones are lighter, so they're a little hard to see sometimes in the light, but they're pretty. Laura, it feels like it's a drowning feeling, but it's not bad. It's not like when we fear we're going to drown, literally, in water, right? Gasping for air. But this is a feeling of like, no, it's okay. You need to let yourself drown. And this is drowning, like letting yourself experience all of it. And it has something to do with your voice. Like your words or what you're telling yourself is blocking. It doesn't feel like, yeah, look, King of Cups. He is a King of Cups. Whoever he is, or the next one coming in. You're not going to lose yourself if you fully let go and allow it all in. You're not going to be lost. This King of Cups is your world. Or maybe. You gotta talk. It's like your voice is trying to convince even your mind and your heart to not go all in. Okay? Okay, Four of Swords here. You gotta let your mind rest a little bit, Laura. It's okay. Yeah. And now I'm seeing someone like fall asleep as they like drift underwater. You've got to, it's okay. Relax. If you're with someone, let yourself go deeper. If you're not with someone at the moment, let yourself go deeper in what you desire so it can show up. Let me know how that helped. All right. If that was helpful for you, let me know. Okay. Baby girl, Julie Marie, Janice, Frida, how you guys doing? Who is next? Lexi loves that deck. I know! This was the very first tarot deck I ever got. I just walked in the store, looked at all the boxes. I'm like, this one's pretty. I'm going to take it. But I had to, like, reference the book with everything because this one doesn't have, like, text on it like my traditional deck here that now I realize is all messed up because my son is on it anyway with the words that are helpful for someone learning. But yeah, I love that one too. Thanks, Lexi. Love it. Who can I help next, please? All right. You're currently in a separation, Laura. Yeah, it felt really positive just letting yourself experience it. Even on your own. Like, all the visuals I saw was you by yourself. Yeah. All right. Perfect. The art is very different, but I loved it. Janet, hi. Okay, Lexi, put your question in. And whatever you feel is appropriate. My Cashapp is in the description. Love it. You guys are quiet tonight. Who can I help? Let's see. Red Pill is Joanna, right? On YouTube? Did I remember that? Red Pilled is Joanna. Remind me of your name. I think that's what it is. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sent it to you last night. So you got it. Perfect. Your question today, will you have a positive week? Love it. Thank you for saying that you're going to listen to it again, because some people get kind of bothered that I don't do full readings live and in person with an appointment, because they feel like they're going to miss out. And I get that. Live and in person, they're exciting. I get that. But when you can have a recording of it to keep, and listen to later, I love that, because every time I've gotten a reading, I write as many notes as possible, and I go back and refer to them, because you see how things change, or you see how your perspective shifts and adapts based on how you felt back then and how you feel now. And so, yeah. Thank you, Joanna, for saying that. Listening to it more than once. Love it. Okay. You want to know if you're going to have a positive week? All right. Take a deep breath. Okay, Joanna, on Facebook today, I posted the Nirvana November for day 25. It's just a few posts back on my profile. Just scroll down a little bit, and it's a picture of colorful light beams. It's an AI image. Read that. It's about, it talks a little bit about quantum physics, but basically what you focus on is what you create, and your awareness is what allows particles to be formed. And there's an exercise with it. Do that, because I'm seeing you look out over your week. It's like these slivers of paths for each day of the week, and they're all kind of gray, but it's like a color wheel that's grayed out, because it's like you get to decide. You have ADHD, so it's hard to focus on the message first time hearing it. That's okay. Great that you're able to re-listen. Awesome. Even when I do readings in person, sometimes I'll do them at festivals or fairs or shops. I'll ask the person, do you want an audio of this? And almost always everyone does. So you, Joanna, you get to decide. Because as you go across each day, like a color wheel, it's like you're playing a piano. I want this note for this one. I want that note for this one and that one. And then you hear the ping of the music, and it lights up, and then the color lights up. And you do that for each of your days in a wheel around you. It feels like they want you to test your ability to decide how you're going to feel this to each day. Not set in stone, but creatively, playfully, with the intention of putting it out there. That's what it feels like. Everyone should do this. This is a good idea. Color Wheel Week. Maybe I'll turn that into something. Okay. Yeah, then they showed me the animal decks, so I picked this up. It fell reverse, but I'll show you upright because they're super cute, these little cards. This is Wombat Spirit. Joanna got Wombat Spirit, and at the bottom it says be at home, but it fell reverse. And I'm seeing you walk through your house or where you live in your rooms, and each color on this wheel you splash and paint up on the walls. As you walk through, oh, this is the note for today, and this is the area of my life where I live that this color is going to light up for. But you've never done that before. So it's weird, different, new, refreshing, but odd. Don't know what to make of it, but try it. Try that. Let me know how it goes. Write your thoughts down. Send them to me. I'd love to hear. You love the visualizations. Love it. Color Wheel Week. Yeah, I remembered. Joanna, love it. Okay. Yeah, try that. That's fun. Perfect. Great. All right. Renee on TikTok. Regular favorite. How are you, dear? Yvonne. Okay. If you guys send something on Cashapp or Venmo, please tell me, because you get priority for that. Renee. What does Renee need to know today? Renee, I'm seeing like a beach and a young woman walking along the beach. She's holding a sun hat. There's seagulls. But it's like a painting. Alright. This is the moon card, but it landed very sideways. Renee got the moon. And on the sand, it's like there's crabs crawling up out of the water. And then when the little baby turtles hatch and they all run to the ocean, they're like crossing paths. And it's this moment of like, everyone freaks out. Because are they gonna, a little baby turtle's gonna get attacked by the crabs? Or is there gonna be a freeway 20-car pileup? But no, they like mesh together and move on their way, and everything's fine, and it creates this beautiful pattern in the sand that looks like art. Okay, what does that mean for Renee? Maybe the theme this evening will be colors, because now I'm seeing like paintbrush strokes going from the sand upward in different strips of color above this artwork in the sand. Moon sideways. Alright, yeah, now we have the Magician reverse for Renee. I need more information. Spirit, help me see the connection. What is the connection? Like, it all feels good, positive light, but these cards are confusing to me. Now I'm seeing the Karate Kid. When he gets beat up. Renee, it feels like you haven't found your thing you're good at yet. You have. Whatever your creative thing is, you found it, you're in place, you have the tools, you have the skills, but something's wrong. Like, there's an intersection of people or energies that don't mesh with you, and you have to like let them filter through, or so if you're feeling like all this confusion around what you want to be creating or what you're always working on, it like keep going. Filter. I heard filter. Something is filtering through to clean out what is supposed to come and what is supposed to go with certain people, and then it will all like become clear. But you have to keep going. You have to not run in and interfere and try to fix it all and save all the babies. Metaphorically. You have to just watch. Yeah. That was interesting. Let me know how that helped, dear. Okay. All right. Let me scroll to the bottom. Yeah, that very well may have been for you too, Denise. Love it. Okay. Thanks for the follows. Joanna, the wombat in reverse, like a reverse of home. The wombat card is more like not physical home, but the energy you have for yourself. But that's how it came through with how I interpreted it. Linda Callahan, hello, dear. All right, everyone, if anything has been helpful to you tonight, I take donations at my Cashapp and Venmo. Linda Callahan on Facebook. Yeah, get crafty, Joanna. If you feel it, run with it. Okay, Linda, take a deep breath. If you guys send something and I don't see your comment, especially on TikTok, just please keep putting it in because, and if I miss it, by the end of the night, I don't get to you, just message me and we'll for sure take care of you. Linda. Linda on Facebook. Okay. This is Planet Uranus card and it says Genius on the bottom. I need some clarification. Linda, the thing you're good at that people treat you strange because of, it's actually really important. The thing that makes you weird, the nerdy stuff you like to think about or tinker with or explore, learn about that is not common is actually part of the interesting part of you that makes you unique. Alright, and now we have the Six of Cups reverse. This is a cool deck too. What did you like to do as a kid? What was it? The activity, things you love to do. Like for me, it was riding. You need to get back to that. The earliest thing you can remember about what you wanted to be when you grew up, before someone told you it was stupid or dumb or, oh, you'll never make it that way or whatever. The earliest thing you remember loving to do as a child, even back 3-4 years old, as far back as you can remember, that was the seed of your creative genius, your gift, your magnificent brilliance that is untapped. It's not what you were convinced you needed to do as a teenager or a young adult. It's not what, or what you thought you wanted, or what you thought you needed to do, or you convinced yourself to do growing up. Yeah, it's time to get back to that. Look back. Explore. Play. Be creative. Because that is wherein your genius lies. Let me know how that helped, Linda. Okay. Making forts! Love it! My brother and sister and I, we grew up next to a dairy farm, and and there was a creek that ran behind the house. We would go down there and make swings, build forts, like with sticks. I tried to build this fort on the hillside for my alone place. Love it. Perfect. Okay. All right. Let me scroll over here. All right. Okay, if you have sent something through Cashapp or Venmo as a donation you feel is appropriate, I for sure will get to you. Let's see. Stephanie Vargas. Stephanie, is M or his family still in contact with M? Is M's family still in contact with him? Let's see. By the way, I don't do straight up yes or no reads like a lot of people do or expect. I share whatever awareness comes through. If that is completely about something different, that's what you needed to hear. If there's a confirmation, great, but just setting that expectation. Is M, Stephanie, is M in contact with his family, or is family in contact with M? Well, I see his back is turned to them, or at least was for a time. They're kind of like calling out to him. It's kind of like desperate. Okay, weird. I heard them say like you need to pick a number between 1 and 10, and then I saw 7 and 9. So those numbers may be significant. Okay. This is the Miracles card. Here's a picture of a little bird's nest. Did he not know who his family was? Or like he was lost growing up, or... Because something is working to, like, get them hearing each other. It's like the family can see him, but he can't see the family. It's like they're being held behind a line, and like they even want to throw something, but they don't want to hurt him, so they're like calling out, waving their arms, but he's just looking. But something is, because we have this Miracles card here. Alright, and now we have the Healing card. It says on the bottom, phenomenal healing energy flows through every cell in my body, and my life is a miracle. It feels like if there's supposed to be a connection made, like he turns to see them, or they stop, or whatever happens next, the whole purpose of them being held behind a line and him not seeing them is something has to be healed first. I don't know if it feels like there's like a younger sibling and a mother figure feeling it the most, maybe even an older sister, because their energy is more desperate. Like there's healing that's going on before the next thing happens. It doesn't feel like he is... It feels like he knows, he's aware they're there, but he's not paying attention or not digging into it farther because he's standing there like flipping coins and whistling. But something's happening to make this all a positive experience because we have this Miracles card. So... let me know how that helped. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome. Love it. Love it. Okay. They are beautiful decks. All right. Oh, thank you, Sarah Jones. I appreciate that. Ashley Nicole. Yes. Oh, good. That did help Linda. Awesome. Okay. Let's pull a card for Ashley Nicole. They want you to have a goddess card. Alright, if you guys could like this, share this, I'd appreciate it. Because all the buttons and all the things helps. Okay, Ashley Nicole. Alright, what was it, last week? Maybe Grace can tell me last week or the week before, the theme was like pies and cakes. Ashley, I'm seeing pie, but they're all like multicolored because they're in, there's a bunch of them. That big giant room in Willy Wonka's chocolate factory where like everything's edible with the chocolate fountain and bright colors. Yeah, I think colors is the theme tonight. Let's see. Ashley Nicole. There's like pinchy feeling in my upper shoulders where it connects to the neck on my traps. Ow! And I'm seeing like safety pins, like the big, huge, old-fashioned ones they used to use on cloth diapers for us older millennials and Gen Xers. Like pins, big diaper pins. Oh my word! Like pinned to the top of my shoulder. Oh. Okay, what in the world does that have to do with pie and Willy Wonka? And it's funny, if you'll notice, how sometimes, often, they'll give me all of these different visuals, and I don't know how they fit together until the end. If you've ever gotten a private reading for me, sometimes we go on this huge, long storyline that lasts 10-15 minutes, and then bam, it clicks at the end, and then all the meaning is clear. Bits and pieces, puzzle pieces. Okay, we have two that fell out. Ashley. This one was reverse. This is Ellen of the Ways. But I will show you guys because these cards are just gorgeous. Whoever painted these, if they'll focus. Ellen of the Ways is the goddess of patterns. And then we have Freya of radical acceptance. These are gorgeous. Anyway. And she was upright. Actually, it's something about, like, these minor pains that you're having that drive you insane. That you feel like, I shouldn't have to experience these. These are old. These are old from broken patterns. From my parents' generation and my grandparents' generation. Like, I shouldn't have to experience these. It feels like you're meant to, because it's part of like your golden ticket to get into the chocolate factory. But it's like you're in there and you can't enjoy any of the goodies and the abundant sweets of life because you're sitting there in your stupid cloth diaper, pissed off about pins in your shoulders. But as soon as you accept it, it like all kind of dissolves away and melts like sugar. Fancy that. Yeah. You just need to work on accepting whatever these pains are that are still poking at you, that you didn't put there, because everything is sitting there waiting for you to enjoy. And this fixation on these pain in the ass things is ruining your whole experience. Let me know how that helped. Man, Willy Wonka. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? If you have sent a donation in Cashapp or Venmo, or if you're a paid subscriber somewhere, let me know. You get priority. Your shoulders are sore right now. Yeah. I tell ya. I know. It's so insane sometimes. Ann RB. Oh, I'm saying that right now. Brenna. Your name is Brenna. Love it. Thank you. I will check it later. But wonderful. I appreciate that. Brenna is wondering for insights on new relationship with Jared. Okay. Brenna, this deck for you. While we wait for this for Brenna, I do full-length private readings. You can book those at the link in my bio. In fact, you guys on TikTok don't know this. At the link in my bio, I've got a holiday special going on right now where you can get the channeled message for 15 to 20 minutes on what Spirit needs you to know right now for just $44. They're normally $55. I don't know how long I'm going to do that, but it's for the holidays. So, FYI. In fact, I got like 7 today. My queue's already full. But, absolutely get that back to you within a week. Brenna. Brenna, I'm seeing like, it's like Hawaii or an island. It feels like Moana-y. Lilo and Stitch-ish. It's like you're on a vacation with him and the wind's blowing, but I can't see your faces because you're always like turned off, walking through the trees or whatever. Jared. That's his name. Jared. Brenna and Jared. But it's interesting because he looks like a 15-year-old boy before 14 maybe, before they're still in puberty, so they're kind of lanky and feeling insecure because they're shorter, they haven't had their growth spurt yet, and you are depicted as childish too, like how they depict, because I'm seeing like the silhouette of Moana. You know how Disney makes all the princesses actually with childlike features and proportions, but it's both these like insecure feelings of what you look like and how you feel about yourselves and your body, and this perception of, whoa, what if he doesn't like my shape? What if I'm not curvy enough? And he's thinking, like, what if she thinks I'm not muscular enough or whatever? There's, like, you're having a good time. It's like you travel and go to new places and you explore, but you're both feeling, like, insecure about your bodies and how you appear to each other, or that's all. I heard what's her face from Devil Wears Prada and she goes, that's all. But now you're sitting at a fire like on the beach and he's like turned towards you, his full present self, smiling happy, but I still see your back and there's still insecurities. It's like maybe he will open up to you about this to start that conversation first, so it softens and you guys warm up more. Don't be scared to go first to talk about this stuff, perhaps, but it feels like he will, or he already has. Just enjoy each other. Let me know how that helped. Michaela? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I accept donations for these readings. They're mini. And they can be with cards. They can be channeled. My Venmo and Cashapp are in the descriptions. We're in multiple places, so if you want to ensure you get a read, send something, and please keep commenting so I can take care of you. He's very childlike with inner child joy. That's awesome, actually. He says he sees your child. Like your inner child. That's awesome, actually. Like, yeah. Let me know how that goes. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Dennis Edwards. How are you, good sir? All right. Ashley's ready for the goods. I know! Can you imagine, like, being in a huge, I don't know, huge open place of all this luscious stuff. And, it's like toddlers when they're, well, not toddlers, little kids. You're in Disneyland and they're having a fit because they're uncomfortable, slightly, and it's so minor, and you're like, we're in freaking Disneyland. It's, yeah, that's what it feels like. All right. Yes, go get the goods, Ashley. All right. Thank you, Dennis. Will your house sell in the next 4 months? All right. They want me to use my traditional deck here, and my son messed it all up today. So let me straighten all of these really fast. I didn't realize it till we sat down here tonight. Love it. And maybe I will share a bit about Silver Circle while I straighten all of these. If you guys are paid subscribers on any social, I'm probably going to do away with that because it's messy and tricky, and platforms, you know, are stupid about a lot of things. So inside, right alongside my Flow Tribe, we have our own private app where our whole community is, where we have calls, trainings, readings, special events, stuff, all the things. So I created Silver Circle, which is going to be an extension of all the readings I do. So anything lengthy, all part 2s, all weekly guidance that was only for paid subscribers before is going to be housed in Silver Circle. So you guys get everything, plus be able to request what you'd like reads on. And that, anyone that gets in this week before December 1st has it free for life. So you need to be on my email list to get that. Go to sarahsylver.com/subscribe and you will be on my list. I'm going to be emailing every single day about it because that's the window. And if that resonates with you, it will be there for you. Okay, Dennis, we have all the cards straight. Take a deep breath. Okay, on the bottom, we have the 4 of Cups reverse for Dennis. So it feels like you are out of a phase of depression or sad emotions, heavy ponderings, like that's over or it's lightened up. There's been some relief, and now we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. However, it hasn't translated into your projects working out how you like. Let me look back at your comment. Your house selling. Yeah. Feels like nothing has come together. Yeah, because I'm seeing you in front of like a lake or a pond, and way over on the other side of it is house sold. 4 months away. But you have no way to get across to that. There's stepping stones. There's a canoe. You have swim trunks on. there's a walking path around the lake, but it feels like none of those are an option, which is odd. But that Three of Pentacles in reverse confirms the vibe. So it's like, hang on. What's going on? Okay, let's find out. It feels like you need to do something. Something needs to shift. So now we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Let's read the text on here. Fear, insecurity, living beyond means, obsessing with work, false success, deception, lack of faith. Yeah, Spirit, what do we need to do? Okay, this one landed sideways. We have the Knight of Wands for Dennis. It says, whatever you want to do, do it now. Okay. Whatever task, shifting your energy, anything in regards to this whole situation about selling your house. Whatever you feel is like the most important thing to do because it feels peaceful and right is what you need to do. Can do. It's not a necessity, but it will help lift this energy of not being able to see how this can all work out. But there's all these options, right, around the lake, like we described. But this doesn't have to be like, oh, I need to hound my realtor more, or I need to share it on social more so people see that my house is for sale, or I need to make sure everything's set with the bank. Like whatever. It doesn't have to be those typical things. It can be things like your intuition tells you, or your guides say, look, Dennis, you need to go on a walk. Take your dog for a walk. Go out in the woods. I don't know where you live or what your weather's like, but taste fresh snow. Smell daffodils. That's weird. That's spring. Maybe if you live down in Australia with Grace, it's spring right now. You need to, that is the thing. Let's read that again. Whatever you want to do, do it now. That's the thing to help set this energy, positive energy in motion with your selling your house. Okay, don't overthink it. We have the High Priestess in reverse. You can't force this exact thing to be shown to you. You can't. It can't be with desperate energy. It can't, yeah. Okay. This just like literally flipped. Okay, now we have the Death card for Dennis. And the Ace of Wands in reverse behind it. You've got to release this desperate energy you feel where you're trying to force and make things happen within a timeline, because that's not how it works. They want you to go do something that you will enjoy, that you feel is the next best step from your heart, not your brain. Okay? Good luck with selling your house. Let me know how that works out, or if this was helpful, how this helped. I would love to be in a state of able to buy a house right now. So hopefully this is all for good reasons for you. Okay. All right. Oh, Joanna. Yeah. Honey, if you sent $44, you can... Here, email me again. Email me this thing about the color wheel week. Because I'll do a whole thing for you for that for a whole 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay? Email me again. I mean, I'll get it through on my orders and stuff, but we'll do a whole thing for you for that, okay? All right. Yeah. I'm going to try and get as many as I can done. Oh, before Thanksgiving. Yeah. Okay. Hello from Wisconsin, Beverly. Shaylee just sold a house. All right. Yeah, you're welcome, Dennis. Okay. Here we go. Over here, Chelsea. Does John miss Chelsea? Okay. Does John miss... Oh, Chelsea. Let's see. Chelsea, will you take a deep breath, dear? What time is it? 10 o'clock. Okay. Does John miss Chelsea? Okay. This is the card of impeccability. I know it's backwards, so I'll read it for you. It says, I'm impeccable with my thought, word, and deed. It feels like John is trying to... See this picture on here? Paper with a magnifying glass looking at fine print or all the words on it. It feels like John is... He's very detailed. He's very, this is who I am. Sticks to his beliefs and words about himself, or he's very like, he examines himself a lot, and also like what people think about him or other people's beliefs, and it's like he's, when it comes to his masculinity and his energy with you, it's like he's trying to convince himself he has certain beliefs about your relationship or who he is and who he is in relationships based on what he tries to keep impeccable about himself. Like, no, I'm this way. See? But he's conflicted by it. So, and it's triggering him, and it feels like that played a role with whatever went down between you two, and he doesn't know how to rewrite his own, who he wants to be or how he feels about himself. It's like he's got this predefined script or something he's trying to be impeccable with, and it affected you. All right, and now we have the Grace card, and at the bottom of that it says, I graciously accept the infinite love of the universe. No matter what happened between you two, the love energy you're both supposed to experience for yourselves inside or outside of a relationship, or what you did in the past or currently do, is different. Different kinds. I'm seeing like flowers growing that are totally different breeds of flower. Different kinds of flowers that they're not the same. They're both flowers, but they're not the same. It's like when we try to explain different kinds of love by using the same word love. And there's not enough, they're not the same. It feels like you need to kind of examine how you feel about yourself and how that's different than his, but not for, like, just be relaxed about it. and just be in your own. So this is a picture of a swan, right? Beautiful, graceful swan, calm, quiet, just drifting, but knows how beautiful she is. And that's what it feels like is your state right now, or what you needed to know. Okay? Let me know how that helped. All right. Chelsea, let me know if that helped. If you want to dig deeper, further into anything, you can book a full private reading at the link in my bio. Different frequency, Shaylee. Yeah, it all is all part of that. Okay, Susan. What is next for Susan? Hello, dear. All right, I'm just looking at a few of these a little bit. Yeah, just email me, Joanna. Love it. Okay. Susan. What's next for Susan on Facebook? Okay. Deep breath. Alright, we're sticking with the theme tonight because I'm seeing paintbrushes again for Susan. Brenda! Hi! Yes, Brenda's next. Stay here, dear. It's been a minute. Susan. Brenda, I emailed today out of Flow Tribe a thing about Silver Circle that I want to make sure you see. Let me know if you missed it. Yes, I'm a real person. Hang on. Oh. Okay. All right. Susan, let me keep your name right there so I see it. What's next for Susan? All right, we saw paintbrushes again, and then horses. It's like those beautiful videos you see when they're running full gallop, and Man from Snowy River, and there's wind, and it's on the beach, and their manes are blowing. But now I'm seeing the sun from Yellowstone, the one that's like the warden. I forget his name. Okay. Spirit, what does this mean for Susan? Something turned. Hang on. Alright. Susan, we have the Ace of Swords reverse. Hopefully that'll focus. Ace of Swords reverse for Susan. Yeah, I'm seeing scenes from like Yellowstone and Man from Snowy River where everything, like, scenes flashing back and forth between beauty and grace and amazing country and magnificent creatures, these horses, but then also the tense argumentative scenes where things are blowing up and people are fighting and animals are getting hurt. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands. Susan, it just feels like people who are like in power around you or leadership positions, the foundation that they built or stood on is like completely falling out from underneath them because it feels like someone you know, this King of Wands, that is more truthful, honest, passionate about people and life and land, like a very grounded, powerful person full of passion and wit is supposed to lead. I don't know, this could be someone in your church, your neighborhood, and a committee or organization you're on. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. It landed very sideways. It's like this is all unfolding and it's halfway done. Halfway through the chaos of this overturning scenario. And it feels like you're just gonna observe it. Or it's already happening and you just weren't aware of it or will be soon. It's like... Now we have King of Cups in reverse. This one's popped up a bit tonight too. Yeah, it feels like a male, a masculine that might literally break down and cry or have a hissy fit, because I'm seeing like the end of Ella Enchanted when the evil king throws a fit and he poisons himself, and Gladiator when the brother, the one that killed his father so he could rule the emperor, I forget his name, how he just has fits about, why don't you love me? Because they're undoing their own mess. Yeah. Page of Wands, reverse here. You don't have to do anything. Someone might ask you, well, I need you to help me with this. Or you need to participate, but you don't need to. You don't have to sit back, like, don't get your hands dirty. Ah, interesting. Okay, let me know how that helped. Susan, wow. I'm seeing you just sit there and eat popcorn like you're just watching this drama. like a movie. That's funny. Okay, Brenda. Brenda on Facebook is next. But let me scroll over here real fast to see if you guys have sent something through Cashapp or Venmo. Put your comment down so I don't miss you. All right. Okay, Brenda. Brenda. Are all your dogs sold? Is all your boxers done for this season? I know. You scroll down here a little bit. Okay. You're welcome, Susan. Okay, Brenda. They were showing me in my mind like some of the sessions you've done for me. And some of the symbols in them, like the boulder, the necklace. Okay. We have two goddesses. This is the goddess Ain, I think. And she's the goddess of adaptability. And then we have Yuki Onna, which is this beautiful Japanese goddess. She's the goddess of stillness. It feels like the downtime or the lull where work slows down or life slows down, or it feels it's making you more flexible. Because we have adaptability and stillness. Like I'm seeing a rubber band being pulled like taffy. And then also, what's that stuff called? That adhesive that like carpenters use. I don't know what it's called. but you put it on like both layers of something, but then you have to touch it and spread it apart, spread it apart to make it really tacky. So it actually creates the bond. Like if you stuck it there and just put the things together, it wouldn't solidify. You have to pull apart, stretch, bring together, stretch, bring together, in order for it to create the bond. And it feels like this is a time for you where everything is like stretched, so it feels like there's no connection, no flow, but it's meant for stillness for you to sit with that. And it's like stretching your spirit so it's more adaptive to flows and change and highs and lows. Yeah, I'm seeing you on your hikes. So you become more adaptable, more and now I'm seeing like alien species from Star Trek and things that they're not so sensitive to extremes. They can live in different environments because they adapt very easy. It feels like that is what Spirit's doing for you as part of your crystalline DNA upgrades and your just rising higher, your vibration, your alignment. Yeah. Let me know how that helped, dear. You'll have more puppies in January? Yeah. Okay. But this in between didn't feel like a void. It felt different. Let me know how that helped. Okay. Alright. Who's next? Danny, thank God Scorpio season is over, am I right? Oh. Well, now we're in what? Sagittarius? I need to learn more about Sagittarius. But, okay. Here we go. So, these readings are based on donation. My Cashapp and Venmo is in the description. So after you've sent something, or if you're already a subscriber somewhere else, let me know. We'll get you taken care of. Okay. Hi, Sulin. Familiar faces. Gustavo, I do not no habla español. And I'm taken. Very much. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Brenda, let me know if you can't find the email. You feel the stretch. Oh my word. Yes. Yes, we all do. Okay. Who is next? Who can I help next? Or if we're all good. We're all good. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. Okay. Lyric Johnson. Will your marriage last next year? No. Will my marriage lasted next year? Is that a question? Let's see. I'm a little confused. Okay. Michael Labby. Will you and Jane be in a long-term relationship? Michael Labby. That's interesting. They want me to pull something from here and something from here. Michael Labby, take a deep breath. Oh. This is weird. They want me to just like split and pull something, which I don't normally do. But we will follow what we're told to do. Let's see what comes out of this one. You and Jane be in a long-term relationship. Let's see what awareness comes. above and beyond yes or no, but what you need to know. Okay, Michael, we have the 9 of Wands over here, and the Hierophant in reverse over here. It's interesting because this is the deck I consider my masculine deck, and then this is the one I consider my feminine deck. So for you and Jane. The question isn't about they're not going to tell you just yes or no if it's going to last a certain length of time. Because what I'm seeing is like, there's this anxious energy. And her energy is she's breaking out of norms, like how she was raised, or structures of society, and she's trying to figure out that for herself. She's deconstructing a lot of whatever, if she was raised in a religion, or you're both, and now we have the 6 of Wands on this side, and then the Sun in reverse on that side. It's going to shift for you, like you're going to move out of this anxious energy about the relationship and going to feel proud of what it's become, or appreciative of it. It's going to feel successful, like it's good, well, and lasting. But on her side of it all, she may feel withered. Like she doesn't know how to bloom. Like she doesn't broken, drained, but not necessarily because of you or your guys' dynamic. It's just energy she has or will have. And they just want you to know all of that so you can adjust how you approach this with Jane. Okay? Let me know how that helped. Okay. All right. Scrolling down here. Okay. If this is the first time you guys are seeing me, these readings are based off of donations. So Cashapp and Venmo is in the descriptions. When you sense something that ensures that your question will be answered. Okay. Natalie Brown, hello. John Ross is 35 today. Happy birthday. Did you do something to celebrate? Rebecca Critchlow is here. Rebecca, okay, I see your... Tell me if I'm wrong. You make all of the homemade treats, right? And you sell them right off your porch? And you had a post about pumpkin rolls this week? Do you have, like, upcoming menu type stuff? Like a, calendar for when you're baking stuff? Because every time I see it, it looks nummy, but I'm, I don't know, hour and a half away from you. But I drive through a lot more often now, at least a few times a month, so if I can stop by and pick up a treat to eat in the car on the way, like, I'm just speaking my yes and yes. So do you have a schedule? Send me, like, a message, so I don't forget on Messenger, and we'll play with that, because everything looks so good. I don't bake. Like, I can cook fine. I can follow a recipe, come up with my own stuff all the time, but I'm not, if it takes more than a half an hour, I'm not going to do it. Or more than 7 ingredients, like, I won't do it. It's just too much. But I have a lot of appreciation for folks that make all that deliciousness. Yeah, make one and post it, and, like, tag me on it, because I want to check it out. Perfect. Okay, I'm hearing jingles over here. D. Diamond. Is your name Diamond? D. Is Skylar's new girl more satisfying to him than me? I'm not going to answer that question. Spirit is not going to want you to dwell on comparisons, okay? Let's find and raise awareness about what you need to know right now. That's going to be uplifting, okay? Let me know where you guys are watching from, too. Okay. All right, who is next? Who's going to help next? Rebecca, let me pull something for you. You love to bake and create. I know, you need a, well, we'll do this for you and this for you. Have you ever thought of, like, owning your own store, bakery, or little shop front? I know that's really expensive, but my sister-in-law she's like a baking queen and makes wedding cakes and gorgeous pies. And I always wanted her own bakery, but she's like never done it. I don't know. Anyway, like I don't know. I just want to see you thrive in this area. Anyway. And you will. You are thriving. It looks wonderful. Okay. Rebecca. What does Rebecca need to know right now? I'm seeing you start to read your own cards. Because I'm seeing you, like, flip them over and explore what they learn. What do these mean for me? Okay. Alright, we have, so this is my Black Moon Oracle deck. This is the 11th astrological house card. It says friends at the bottom. So this house in astrology is all about social relationships. They wanted you to have one from this too. Yeah, like I'm seeing you sit at a table doing like readings at a fair, but it's like you learned from a friend or you're doing it with a friend, and now we have the 7 of Cups. Here for Rebecca. Have you ever, I don't know if they're actual, I think they're actual places called like a tea room where you can go in and have coffee, tea, wine, sweets, and then also at the same time like buy art or listen to musicians. It feels very British. I'm pretty like it reminds me of kind of the Ritz. I've been to the Ritz in London, but it wasn't a tea room. But then I'm seeing like other stores of other creators I follow. It feels, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to have a shop with friends where you make your baked goods, and then your friend or you or both you, I don't know, do mystical stuff, sell crystals and decks, like a tea room, like with poetry readings and like it's It's really interesting. Like, it's kind of like an all-in-one place. But it's quaint and comfortable and creative and simple, even though it incorporates all these different things. Like, it's not overwhelming to have all the different things. It's simple. That's what I see, dear. Feel into that. Maybe that's in your future, something to create, or it's sparked an idea of what you act on next. Oh, that would be awesome. I know. You did learn from a friend. Perfect. Yeah. Keep me apprised of that situation, because that's fun. That would be way fun. Anyway, so maybe explore that. Put it on your, I don't know, your 12 magical nights for solstice this year and what you want to manifest or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to teach that in Flow Tribe next month. A little teaser there. Let me know how it helped. Hello, Chastity. Isaac, thank you for the follow. Okay. Isaac, is it over with Teresita for good? Is it over with Teresita? Okay, they don't want me to pull a card. Hang on. Isaac, take a deep breath. Okay, they want you to go to a yoga class or a meditation class and just quiet your mind down, and because I'm seeing you're just sitting there on the mat, you know, holding a few poses, but just like not thinking at all. You're learning how to just be, to find inner peace. So whether that plays out with how things work out or not with Teresita, I don't know, but that's what they want you to do right now. Maybe you will gain insight. I have received downloads about what I feel are future events in yoga class. I personally have. Without even expecting it or hoping it would happen or even meditating. It was just because it was just in that state. It's a receptive, out of your head state where you can receive a lot and clear out a lot, and they want you to do that. Okay, let me know how that helped. Alright, hello, Jerry Pete. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink, you guys. Yeah, you're welcome, Rebecca. Okay, it is 10:30 p.m. my time. I was planning on being on here for another half hour. However, if that is the last of the requests, or if you've sent something to my Venmo or Cashapp, let me know so I can get you taken care of tonight. If you are on my email list, Silver Circle is open this week entirely for free, for life. Sending that info out this week if you want to learn more about that. Okay, I don't understand what all of the pings and the diamonds and the gifts and the stuff is over here. But thank you for sending them, because I'm not all up on all that. Brady, I was spot on last week with you. Great. I don't even remember what it was, but that's awesome. Thank you for saying so, Brady. Love it. Would you like something this evening? Let me know. Happy to help you. Hi, Shyla. All right. Over here on Facebook and YouTube, who is next? Let me scroll, see if I missed anything. Jeannie, Becky. Will Juan contact you again? We will see what you need to know. Becky. I'll take it your name is Becky. If anything has been helpful for you guys tonight, let me know. At the end, before we close off, I always pull something for everybody. If you'd like to stay for that. Becky. Keep your name here so I can see it. Your name is Becky. Awesome. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups in reverse here for Becky. Yeah, feels like there's not a lot of love there. And we have Queen of Cups reverse for Becky. The visual I got shuffling was a little girl like putting Fruit Loops on a string. You ever make like Fruit Loop necklaces, Cheerio necklaces as a kid? What does Becky need to know about Juan? So we'll probably get a bunch of visuals to see how they fit together with all these cards as we go. Ace of Swords in reverse. I don't think so, dear. Because you're out of your element. Alright, now we have the Queen of Wands upright. I love this one. Let me zoom in. Hopefully it focuses better. There were untruths, or not all the truth was shared. Yeah, Lovers reverse. Dear, I don't think so. You had Two of Cups reverse and Lovers reverse. Even though how you came out of it was positive, he was in his wounded feminine probably and tried to hide it or was not truthful. I don't think so. And if he does, I don't feel like it's meant to work out. There's no... Okay, now we have Four of Pentacles for Becky. Slide all my stuff over here. And yeah, Four Cups reverse. You are meant to go on to create bigger, better, more foundational things that don't bring you down. That don't cause you to second guess yourself or be depressed or, yeah. You're supposed to, yeah, you're building, moving past him is building better things for you that support a healthier heart set, healthier mindset. So it's not so much the question if he contacts you again, like if he does, depending on how it goes, how do you want to, like, what are you going to do with that? Let me know how that helped. Becky. Love it. Brady. Okay. Oh. Fix the scroll. If you want to ensure you guys get a read tonight, you can send what you feel is appropriate to my Venmo or Cashapp in the description. Or if you're a regular or a subscriber or you're already in Silver Circle or Flow Tribe, we take care of you. Brady really wants to know in your love life how far out. I see that is for me. How long? How long till you find someone? How far away you've been having a rough patch? Brady, they want you to, like, examine your own question. Is being alone, why is that a rough patch? Or dating not going great, or, like, they want you to consider why you feel that way about your current state. Okay, we have the Hermit reverse, because, yeah, clearly you're not, it feels like you're going out and doing things. You're not hiding. How long? When it comes to timelines or lengths of time, remember, everything can always change on a dime. This is based on here and now energy. It can change in 2 minutes after you hear whatever I say. Okay? Keep that in mind. Because I'm not a timeline future predictor. I'm an intuitive to help bring awareness. But I heard 6 to 7 months, something significant, and I'm seeing flowers grow, and I heard that line from Mulan where Mushu says popping up daisies. It's like this intense moment of change. Where all of a sudden, bam, you see something like when, like in the spring when flowers finally bloom and you're like, oh, where did those come from? Because it's like we didn't notice the progress until we chose to look at it. And now we have the 7 of Wands reverse for Brady. Let me read the words on this one. Exhaustion, giving up, destroyed confidence, overwhelmed self-doubt, failure, lack of confidence. None of those resonate with me at all. I'm taking this as trying to stand up for who you are in front of other dates or other companions you've had or the social circle. Like, you will reach a point where you don't have to do that anymore. This is not about giving up. This is not about feeling like a failure. Not about a lack of confidence. So however you reacted inside to those words that I read, that is the work to do for the next 6 months, because I'm reading this as not the inverse, but the completion of. Does that make sense? Brady? What month is in 6 months? May? Or April? Alright, now we have the Justice card. Justice for Brady. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. Clarity. That truth and clarity. And if you live in the northern hemisphere, that is springtime. We saw spring flowers blooming. And now we have, is that 7 or 8? 6, 6 of Pentacles reverse for Brady. Self-care, unpaid debts, one-sided, charity, greed, strings attached, power and dominion, theft, unfairness. No, all of those feel wrong. Except self-care, which is odd because this card is not usually about that at all. So however you felt about those words are the areas, again, in which you get to care for yourself until this clarity comes in the spring. Yeah. What'd I tell you? Death card. Things to let go of, things to heal, things to work through. Get yourself a shadow work journal. If therapy's your jam, do that. If you have need to go to things like AA meetings or a support group of any kind, do that, because now we have the World card behind that. It was reverse, but it was behind death. So I'm reading that as in the crappy parts of your world that have felt unbalanced, upset, in reverse. These are the wrong partners for me. Behind death, as in you finally put them behind you. Okay? Death is endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of a cycle. This does not mean literally dying. This is the parts of you that are not meant to go forward ceasing. Okay? Whew. That got me fired up. Yeah. Let me know how that helped, Brady. Okay? Alright. Christina Sturgeon. Yes, dear. Let me pull something for you. What time is it now? 10:42. Okay. If anything you have heard tonight has been helpful, please share the love. You guys can get on my email list this week and learn about Silver Circle, being free for life, when you join this week, if that interests you. So, or if a full-blown private reading is your jam, I do offer those at the link in my bio too. Christina Sturgeon on Facebook. Please take a deep breath. Yeah, I'm hearing, we had Willy Wonka earlier. I'm hearing the song from the new movie where he sings, "Come with me, and you'll be..." That song. But it's playing over the top of scenes from Cinderella, the animated original, when she's finally in her big, pretty blue dress, like walking into the ballroom. In a world. Alright, this is the Faith card. Oh, sorry. Okay, Christina, over here on Facebook, has the Faith card. See him jumping to catch the trapeze thing? It says, "My life is divinely guided." Yeah, Christina, it feels like you're aligned, everything. There's this giddy energy, like you've just gotten dressed, Cinderella, like you've just gotten dressed up because you're going to the ball. Magic is working for you. You've had the faith. You've made the leaps. Life is divinely guided. Spirits whispering in your ear. You're finding guidance through songs, messages from music, and you're just. It's like you're about to, like the ball is about to start. Enthusiasm is the next card for Christina, and it says, "I celebrate everything in my life and I live in limitless joy." Yeah, it feels like you are about to celebrate something big and have damn fun. I'm excited for you. Yeah, my heart chakra's like when you're on a first date and it's going really good. Yeah, it feels, yeah, you're gonna be celebrating something soon. Enjoy something really vivid, because you're aligned, and yeah, that's what it feels like, dear. Let me know how that helped, Christina. It resonates. Perfect. That's what matters. And you decide how you take with it and run with it. Okay. Brady did take a big step today. That's good. You're welcome. Okay. Alright. Thank you guys for the follow. Denise Simone, will your health or finances improve in the next few months? Denise Simone. You're welcome, Christina. You made my night. That's fun. Like, I feel the fun. Okay, Denise. Well, Denise, her health or finances or both improve in the next few months. What do we need to know about that? Spirit always sends more than a simple yes or no, because the awareness you receive is how you change the energy to affect any options. So, man, we're going to have a theme of pie for the whole rest of the year, I swear. Because you're cutting, it's like you're dishing up pie and serving it to yourself as a child, which is interesting. Because the grown-up you is female, and the childlike version of you is a little boy. Okay? Spirit, what does that have to do with Denise's health and finances? Are you worried about posterity? Your legacy? Like how it's going to affect children or family, grandkids, future offspring. Yeah, it's like they don't want you to worry about it because it's like all encased, like this picture perfect gift of an experience to yourself or to offspring or generational joy centered around life. It's like encapsulated in a bubble. It's very green. Heart chakra, love, is green. But it's like a bubble in water that's not rising to the surface to pop. It's like surrounded by all of this emotion. Like, what if this all collapses? Oh dear, let's see. Yeah, they're not even, Okay, Spirit, what can Denise do? Look at that. Sitting right there on my shirt. This is my animal deck. They're little, and they're pretty, but I will show you. Okay, 3 of them fell. Let's examine, and then we'll sit back and see how it goes. Okay, this one fell reverse, but I'll show you upright. It is Koala Spirit. It says Spirit has a plan, but it fell reverse. We have Armadillo, which also fell reverse. It says set healthy boundaries. And then we have Peacock Spirit, which was upright, and it says let it shine. You're interfering too much with what Spirit is trying to help you do. Your stress and emotional pressure on yourself to not let all of this collapse is it's like making the bubble layer thinner and more apt to burst. Because there's not enough trust there. And it feels like the way to help your health, it feels like they mostly want to focus on health right now, is you've got to get back into those things that make you feel lit up, alive inside. Whatever that is. Whatever your creative thing is that gives you a thrill. Like performing or painting or dancing, making music, playing the piano, like whatever it is. Writing stories or poems and like reading them out loud to kids at the library, or when you put more attention into that, it is going to create the energy to support a healthier you. Read, they're bringing to mind Dr. Joe Dispenza and all of the work that he does for folks to help them heal through meditation and energy practices, and with all of everything he teaches. If you haven't read his books, read his books, get his meditations. I've used them myself. The other day, they want me to tell you a story. The other day I had a problem with my neck. I got in a car wreck when I was 16, a rollover. I tore a ligament right here. It's never fully healed. I've done decades of physical therapy. For the most part, it is just fine. No problems, no issues now, if I don't strain myself. But the other day, a week ago, I could not I couldn't tip my head like this at all. I had pain in that spot. And I'm like, what is going on? So I used a meditation, or just the idea or process that I learned from Joe Dispenza, to visualize through my energy, through meditation, that whatever the problem was, healing, helping it heal. I visualized, okay, what would it look like if all the muscles relaxed? They would do this. They would feel like this. The blood flow would come in more to bring in nutrients. The nerves would relax and soften. The ligaments would be more supple, but also strong. Whatever. Like, I went through all these things in my mind to help this feel better. And I felt heat and warmth, like when your muscles are, like when a fever breaks. And then I felt like tingling, like nerves coming back to life again. And within 12 hours, it was gone. And I had no issues. And I can turn my head how it's supposed to, because I did that work. And it's all based on energy and helping ourselves feel good. And you get to start learning about that, or using that, or doing that. All us, all y'all, all of us, all y'all. Let me know how that helped. That was a lot, but it is what came. All right. Okay, we have 5 minutes left till I'm going to hop off, you guys. Let me just look here a little bit. You're welcome, Christina. If any of this has been helpful, you're welcome to whatever you feel is appropriate. Send to my Cashapp or Venmo. It's very much appreciated. I'm a single mom over here. Every bit goes a long way. This week, for Black Friday, I'm launching Silver Circle entirely for free. Folks that get in this week have free access for life. Silver Circle is going to contain all of the full-length I looked at my YouTube the other day, and I have over 600 videos on YouTube. And I decided, okay, full-length videos up to like 10-minute long reads, all the part 2s, all of the weekly channel guidance for the awakening that was normally paid. All of those are going to be housed now in Sylver Circle. What I'm going to be doing just on social anymore is short 2 to 3 minute reads with cards. Nothing lengthy, nothing in depth, but, useful bite-sized nuggets. But inside Sylver Circle, just like a Patreon, you'll have full access to everything that I create. And you can get in this week free for life. And then on December 2nd, it's going to be $17 a month. So, hi Harmy, I'm actually hopping off, but I'm going to pull one more card for the entire group. So if you guys would like to learn more about Sylver Circle or get on the list, you can go... The link in my bio, everything in my link tree, there's a button right there that says Sylver Circle, or you can go to sarahsylver.com/subscribe. That'll put you on my email list too, or send me a message. I'm happy to help. So, just wanted to tell you about that. And as always, I do private readings. You can book those at the link in my bio. Thanks, Grace. You have a good rest of your afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, down under there. And so I'm going to pull something for, if you did send, hi Bexy, if you sent something and I didn't get to your question, send me a message, I'll take care of you. But let's pull a card for the whole group as we close off tonight. What do we need to know? Alright. And for everyone in the States celebrating Thanksgiving this week. Oh, hope you all have a good time. Okay, everyone needs to relax a little bit. Take a deep breath. It's kind of chomping at the bit energy. All right. This is the 3rd quarter moon. It says adjustments are required. I'll pull another one. I heard we're not done. We're not done. Whatever you're trying to move through right now, you haven't stepped, and I know exactly what the situation is for me, so because this is for all of us. We haven't stepped fully into it yet. We know it's there. We know we've got to go through it. We're not denying it. We're not going to fully ignore it, but we're not quite ready to make the leap, so we're halfway in. We need to step full in. We still need to, and whatever situation came to mind is your situation. Because the good news is, with the mutable moon, this says nothing is set in stone. So this perception we have of our situation and the anxiety of how it's going to be, or the worries of how we don't want it to go, we don't know. Nothing is set in stone. It is malleable still. And our last card is the new moon in Aquarius. It says bring love into the situation. Take the step. It is required, and you know that. We know that. I know that. Do it with love. Release expectations. Go into it with peace, knowing that it will change in a way that we cannot foresee, impossible to predict, when we move through it from a heart-centered place. If you need to do that energetically first before physically doing whatever is you need to do it energetically first. Okay? And I keep hearing Thanksgiving. Do it energetically before Thanksgiving. If you're not in the States, that's this Thursday. So, all right. Okay, I'm hopping off tonight. Again, you guys can always message me anywhere. I will talk to you guys soon. I do these live Magic Mondays every single Monday night at 9 p.m. Mountain, which is 8 p.m. Pacific. So come back. Happy to help. Let me know anything at all. Always reach out. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night.